What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the wood shop. It has been a while since we made a video for you guys. We've just gotten unburied from a ton of projects, and now we're finally getting the time to get back together and film some new content for you guys. And I thought this was a great way to start off. We are going to be making a pretty big change over the next little bit. We've been running DeWalt tools for a while, and I'm just about to switch over to the dark side. Come check it out. All right, you guys, I just want to start this off with saying this is no slam on DeWalt tools. I've been using DeWalt tools for the last 7 or 8 years now, every single day. And they have worked really well for us in the shop. I use the oscillating tool, the circular saw. You guys might have seen one of our latest videos on the pin nailer, all the impact drivers and drills, the grinder, the leaf blower, the jigsaw, all the different stuff. We've accumulated tons of batteries, and that's really been the reason why I've stuck with DeWalt. As many of you guys know, if you're watching this video, most of the 5 amp hour batteries are like $200. That's as much as one of the tools alone are. And because we've accumulated so many, I've just stuck with DeWalt over the years. After the last couple years, we've actually been burning out some of the brushless motors in the drill and the impact driver. And every time I go to our local hardware store, I always am eyeballing the Milwaukee stuff. You guys have seen it on job sites, you've seen it on videos. The Milwaukee stuff is super sexy, it always looks clean, and it always seems like the pros of the pros are using them. I've used some friends' Milwaukee tools and have really liked them. Whether or not they're better than DeWalt or different or made in the same place or whatever, I've always wanted to give them a try, but because we've had so many DeWalt tools, it's prevented me from making the jump. Recently, I just went to our local Ace Hardware, and they were running a deal on Milwaukee that was kind of one of the best deals I've ever seen. So I'm making a transition to that red and black color. Let's check out a couple of the new tools we just picked up. All right. This is what I came home with on an unintentional purchase from Ace Hardware earlier today. This is the M18 Fuel impact driver and drill kit. It comes with 2 5 amp hour batteries and of course a charger. It also comes with this crazy stout case. They were selling this for $3.99. The part that tripped me out the most, even more than it only being $3.99, was the fact that if you made the purchase of this kit, you got a choice of another tool for free. They had a few options. They had like the jigsaw and one of the job site speakers and a few other things. I chose the M18 Fuel handheld router. In our finish work, we use the router for doing roundovers or edge work and different routered stuff with joinery all the time. So I was really excited. They were also offering a hot buy on 2 of the 3 amp hour batteries for just 99 bucks. These retail at, I believe, $189 regularly, and they're running it for 99 bucks. When they rang this stuff up before the discount came, it was something like $800 and some, and I got the whole thing for, I believe, $499. $499. So I thought it was an insane deal. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna open this stuff up. I have not opened this stuff yet. We're gonna open it up and just kind of take a look at the first impressions. There's not gonna be a review of this stuff right now because I haven't had a chance to use it, but that will be coming down the line. So stay tuned. We're gonna open this stuff up, talk about the packaging, get this stuff on the charger, and get back to work. All right, you guys, we'll start with the drill and impact driver kit. As you can see, it's got this cardboard sleeve. It looks like this whole toolbox just slides right out. This thing is incredible. If you were like running a contractor's van or like we have a trailer, this would be a really handy thing to keep your tools nice and safe. And as you can see here, opening it up, this is just like really well put together. Both the drill and the impact driver have their batteries already on them. As you can see here, we have tags on each piece just showing what looks like some details of each piece. And we got the charger right here inside the box. This is the added grip handle for the drill. And just, man, there's just such a good feel to the Milwaukee tools. I really like that rubberized grip. And just even looking at it side by side, right next to the DeWalt, it's very, very similar in size. That grip feels pretty good, relatively comparable. Batteries are about the same size and they feel really similar in weight. It does look, however, that the bodies of these two impact drivers, the Milwaukee's just a bit shorter. So, you know, whatever, it's not a drastic difference in size or weight or feel, but there is something that feels really solid and reassuring about this Milwaukee stuff. Same goes for that drill. I also like the release mechanism on the sides here. It's just much more natural and intuitive than the top release trigger that's on the DeWalt batteries. So all in all, there's not much to see here or unbox here other than the fact that you get the drill and the impact driver with the corded charger and the handle all in one really nice toolbox. And again, this thing is stout. It's solid plastic. You got a couple of metal, of locks on there. You can even put like a padlock on here just in case you need to keep it safe. But that would slide into a tool shelf in a trailer or a van really, really nicely. Let's jump over to the router. All right, we just jumped over to the M18 fuel router. And yeah, super nice, just simple boxing. Just cut the top there. Looks like we have like a dust collection port right here. Oh, that's nice. It comes with 2 chuck wrenches. Yeah, this is like a dust collection port that should maybe fit maybe our Festool vac, but as many of you guys know, the router is the dustiest tool of them all. Probably even more than a circular saw. It makes those big heavy chips, and so it'll be really nice to have some sort of dust collection with it. Looks like some miscellaneous attachment hardware here. And as we open this box up more, we get to the router itself. And again, this was the promotion with just the tool only. So this piece does not come with a battery. I picked up this router inside the hardware store, and right away I was drawn to it because it's so solid. I like the clamping mechanism. I like the fine adjustment on here. My Porter cable, which I use all the time, has a little bit more of a crude adjustment, but this is a really kind of nice worm drive fine adjustment here with great measurement hash marks on either side, 1 in millimeters and 1 in standard inches here. It also has a variable speed right here on this side, and that, like I said, that nice metal locking mechanism that feels really positive. This rubber grip around everything feels really comfortable. I'm really excited to use this. Again, it has the 1/4 inch chuck right here, which is really standard for the smaller handheld routers, and the battery would go right up on top here. So this is, I'm so excited about this piece. Like I said, I use a router all the time for edge work, for joinery, for tons of different stuff, and having one that I don't have to have a cord on is gonna be really, really nice. Continuing unboxing, it looks like we have, oh, that's awesome. It's a larger plexiglass clear bottom plate. And that's really, really nice for doing detailed work. We can swap that out and have a much bigger footprint on the bottom of this router. When we're working on smaller items, having that big footprint, making sure this router stays square to the piece of material that we're working on is gonna be a big advantage. And then of course, it looks like we just have the regular instruction manual and some type of promotional where we could enter to win something, but you know, we'll see. Maybe I'll take a look at that later. Right here on the inside, I didn't even know this was in here, there is an offset gauge for the router. This would attach to the router and allow us to have a standardized offset to either a straight edge or the edge of something to do routering details. So again, super impressed with the quality of all this stuff, and very, very easy to unbox, packaged really, really well. I cannot wait to plug the batteries in and get to using this stuff. Our last piece that we got was just 2 extra 3 amp hour batteries. And again, usually these 3 amp hour batteries run for $189 for the pair. At Ace there today, they were running up from 99 bucks a piece. And again, you guys, we're not affiliated with Ace Hardware. That is the only hardware store that we have in our town. You know, we're kind of frustrated half the time with how expensive their lumber costs are, but we're stuck with them in our area. Right here, like I said, the two, they were running for the $99 deal. Let's just open these guys up. I guarantee you somebody is gonna comment about, dude, that is not how you use a knife. I still have at least half my fingers, so I think we'll be okay. There is like probably nothing worse than the plastic that comes packaging all this stuff. It's so frustrating. Alrighty, now after I've butchered the plastic here, here are our two 3 amp hour batteries. Again, not much to see. I just thought that it was a killer deal here. But if you guys look at what we got, I am so blown away that we were able to get this on this deal. And that's kind of half the reason why I made the transition today, thinking, all right, maybe now is the time to try something new. All right, you guys, so there you have it. That's just the unboxing of the drill, the impact driver, the router, a couple of batteries. And really the only reason why I wanted to do this is just to demonstrate the fact that we're not like, this is the only way to do something. You guys might have seen in like our Festool review video, if the tool works for you and it's the right tool for the job, it doesn't matter what color it is or what brand it is, as long as it works right for you. I'm really excited to just change things up. Like I said, we've been using DeWalt for almost a decade now, all the time. So just getting something different in the hand and getting a different feel for something is something I'm really excited to do. Like I said, it was a killer deal right now on that stuff at our local hardware store. And so kind of today, it was like, I couldn't not make the purchase. So we're really excited to get these things dirty, put them through their paces, and we will get back to you with in-depth reviews after we get a few months of work with these things on how we like them, how they're holding up, and what we would recommend to you if you're trying to make the decision between buying DeWalt or buying Milwaukee. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry we haven't posted a video in a while, but we will be getting back on track as we make it into winter here. So stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button, turn on notifications. We'll see you on the next one.